Hello, my name is Bailey Holman, and this is my video about tractor driving safety. So I'm going to start off with the basics on what the operator of the tractor should be wearing and how for protection. So you need to have snug fitting clothing, closed-toe shoes, eye, ear, and hand protection, but I don't have to bring any today because I'm not driving this tractor. So now that we've gotten your safety, we're going to talk about the implement that we have on. So we have the baler on it, and as you can tell, there are many pointy things and moving objects that when turned on can hurt you a lot. So they have teeth, an auger, they've got like pulleys over there, there's just everything on this tractor. We're gonna come to the back. As you can see, we have a shield right here to keep you, if you're walking around it and there's a belt going in here, you don't get hurt. So we have a SMV sign, slow moving vehicle, so that if they can't see, someone's driving behind you and they can't see the sign on your tractor, they can see this one on your implement to make sure they know you're not going that fast. And then we have more shields over here just to make sure that you're safe all the time whenever you can be. This is where the hay comes out, or the straw, and we're going to make our way to the front. And on this, everything, it has a warning label to tell you what you should and shouldn't do when you are operating this implement. So now we're going to get on to checking the tractor. So I start from the back and I make sure that my PTO shield is where it should be, and I have some sort of SMV sign to make sure that if I don't have an implement that they know that I'm slow. I check my tires to make sure that they visibly don't look flat and look like they have enough air in them. I can see if anything looks loose. I make sure that my parking brake is down. And I make sure that my rollover protection system isn't loose and can't pop off at any time. I make sure that my steering is good and not loose at all. And my tires, now I'm going to come over here under the hood, and I'm going to make sure that all the caps that I can tell might be able to come loose are not loose, and I make sure that nothing's wrong with my battery and that everything is in check. So now, close this. We're going to make our way to the other side. We're going to make sure that your front little hitch isn't loose. Now you can look under to make sure that there isn't any visible leaks or anything on the ground that you might have to fix or work with. So now I'm going to make sure that my step isn't loose, and I'm going to get on my tractor facing forward. So as I said when I was over here, I like to start from the back and work my way forward. So I'm going to put my seatbelt on. I'm going to make sure that my parking brake is down, and it's right there. I'm going to make sure that my PTO is pushed all the way back. I'm going to make sure that I'm in neutral in my transmission down to the left, and in my transmission here. Now I'm going to push in my clutch, and make sure that nothing is moved since you turned on the tractor. Make sure that your parking brake are both down. Make sure that you're still in neutral in both transmissions. And make sure that your PTO has not turned on. Seatbelt off. And get down the same way you got on, facing forwards to the tractor. Now, when you get off of a tractor, never jump because that is a huge safety hazard and you could seriously hurt yourself. So we're going to make our way to the implement. So, as you know, we have a baler on here, and there's so many different implements you can have on your tractor. And one thing that you need to make sure with your implements is that you have your 3-point hitch or some sort of hitch and your PTO to make sure that it can actually run. So we have a mower, a baler, a disc, anything that you could think of that could hook up to this and help do things around the farm and make your life easier, we could put on the back of this. And you've got to remember that everything that is with this tractor is very heavy and you have to give your utmost respect to, and you can't just lollygag around it and just be like very childish. When you're hooking anything up or you're starting to drive it, make sure that you are in a cleared out mostly area and that nothing can prohibit you from driving, or there's no trees or anyone trying to hook up anything to the tractor, or that you're going to hit something when you start moving. Just always check your surroundings. So I think that is all I have, and I was Bill, and this is my video about tractor driving safety.